So today's video is going to be taking the autism test to find out if I'm really autistic. I am really autistic, but I just thought it would be fun to take the test to see how I score. Got some Halloween vibes going on with my cardigan. So it's got spiders on the elbows, if you can see that. And I've got some dog Pokemon in the background. A real dog type, mischievous ghost type, and a little ghost which isn't a Pokemon but he's cute. I know this video has nothing to do with Halloween, but I am special interest level into Halloween, so I just want to say that. So let's take the test. I'm going to be looking down at my phone for this. Question number 1. I prefer to do things with others rather than on my own. Well, it depends what it is. I guess I'll put slightly agree. I prefer to do things the same way over and over again. Not particularly. If I try to imagine something, I find it very easy to create a picture in my mind. Yes, I often notice small sounds when others do not. I don't think I do. No one really tells me that I'm noticing sounds they don't. Other people frequently tell me that what I've said is impolite, even though I think it is polite. Well, that was definitely me as a kid. I used to just say whatever came into my mind, and it was often really rude. But I didn't realise back then I would just say whatever came into my mind. I think I understand now how to be polite. I am fascinated by dates. Well, I don't know if I'm fascinated, but I find it very easy to remember dates. Like, give me any situation, like anything that happened to me within the last 10 years, and I'll most likely know what year it happened. I pretty much know what year everything in my life happened. Sometimes the month and occasionally the exact date. In a social group, I can easily keep track of several different people's conversations. No, I wouldn't say I can do that. I find social situations easy. Not really. The classic question. I'd rather go to a library than a party. Well, I'd rather go to a party. I think it means, would you rather like be in a quiet place or a social place? Sometimes I like parties, and it seems a lot more interesting than a library because I don't really read much, and I think I would just find a library boring. So I'll put strongly disagree for that. I find making up stories easy. Not really. I find myself drawn more strongly to people than to things. I say half and half. I think I'm just as strongly drawn to people as I am with things. When I was a kid, definitely more things. Whatever my interest was at the time, I just focused on that and just didn't care about people or whoever was around me. I like to focus on my interests as much as people around me and being social. I tend to have very strong interests which I get upset if I cannot pursue. Yeah, I would get upset if I couldn't pursue my interests. I enjoy social chit-chat. Sometimes, yes. Depends what mood I'm in. When I'm reading story, I find it difficult to work out the character's intentions. Well, I don't think I've ever read a story that's so, advanced that it's hard to work out the character's intentions. I sometimes find that difficult with TV shows though, which is what I mostly watch instead of reading. Yeah, sometimes when I'm watching a show that's like sci-fi or a thriller or something a bit with a complicated plot line, I sometimes find it a little difficult to understand. I don't particularly enjoy reading fiction. Well, that's true for me, because I don't enjoy reading anything that much. Why are all these questions about reading? I find it hard to make new friends. Well, yes, because I get a bit nervous about talking to people I don't know very well, but I do like making friends. I'd rather go to the theatre than a museum. Well, yes, because I usually find museums boring, unless they've got an exhibit that I'm particularly interested in. It does not upset me if my daily routine is disturbed. I know, it depends if it's a small or large disruption, but if it's just a little thing that goes wrong, then I'll get a bit overwhelmed for a few seconds and then I'll be okay with it. I frequently find that I don't know how to keep a conversation going. Yes. Sometimes when I'm having a conversation with someone, I run out of things to say, but it's like I've said everything that's happened in my day or whatever I'm talking about, and then I still want to keep talking, but I can't think of anything else to say. So it's like, oh. I find it easy to read between the lines when someone is talking to me. Well, my mum says that I'm very good at reading between the lines for an autistic person, so I guess I am. When I was young, I used to enjoy playing games involving pretending with other children. Nope. I did not really enjoy playing with other children when I was a kid. I just liked to be by myself most of the time. I'll play my own pretend games, but they made no sense to anybody else. I enjoy social occasions. Yes. Apart from if I'm in an anxious mood, then that's a whole different story. If I'm in a normal or good mood, then I love it. If I'm in an anxious mood, then I find it very difficult to be around people who I don't know very well. I find it difficult to work out people's intentions. I'd say I usually find that easy. New situations make me anxious. Sometimes I enjoy meeting new people. Yes, I do. I find it very easy to play games with children that involve pretending. I'm not that good with kids because I usually find it a bit awkward because you have to I don't know what the word is. But you know, you have to kind of put on an act when you're talking to kids, and I just find that awkward. And that was the last question, so let's see my score. Well, I got 19 out of 50, which apparently means I'm not autistic. Scores in the 0 to 25 range indicate few or no autistic traits. So there you go, I'm not autistic. I've done that test before and I always get a low score. No, I don't think it means anything. I think I am definitely autistic. So I'll put a link to the test in the description if you want to take it, and it's by no means a diagnosis. Could just be a fun test if you want to take it. So that's the end of the video. Bye!